What? No, Gingisaurus, my friend. Um, I wanna make a apology. I wanna make an apology. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Okay, suddenly cutting off. Gingisaurus. Uh, damn it. Okay, Gingisaurus and oh my gosh, my memory is like totally whack. Please guys, get on this live, guys. Get on this live, guys. Okay, get on this live. Apologies for that little formality that happened, that occurred. Apologies. Well, things just timed out, and I wasn't expecting that timeout like that. So, apologies, Gingisaurus. Bafethu. And then and what you call, man. I'm gonna try remembering. Though I can't remember them ever. So the problem is that people are so many, hey. But then, boom, no. Hey, I forget. But Gingisaurus, me and you were talking about the fact that when it comes to language, uh, a language may be as unique as it is. It may be Russian, it may be Mandarin, it may be kanji. But one thing is for sure, in order to properly teach people that language, or in order for people to properly familiarize themselves with that language, they're going to have to be now in the position to learn that language by means of a translation that borrows English alphabets. A translation that borrows English alphabets. I wanted before this live timed out, I wanted to make an example, a practical example, you know, uh, by using a simple word. That is, of course, Russian. I think it was Gingisaurus on from the previous live that I got off of. Gingisaurus. And I think that he or she, I don't ask even the gender, but I think that he or she emphasized that he or she is half Russian. So he or she started speaking Russian on the chats. And then after that, I then went to further wow, okay. Jody Chelsea books. I'm just gonna say books. Jody Chelsea books. Something like that. So before I got off the previous live by mistake, I was relaying the fact that learning any language, of course, taking it that I am South African, if I were to be taught Mandarin or Russian, there would be a means of borrowing English alphabets as a means of pronouncing the words of that particular language. There would be a means of borrowing English alphabets as a means of relaying the meanings of the words and the pronunciation of the words better, in order to relay the pronunciation of the words better. Now, before I got off this live, my friend Gingisaurus told me that he or she is half Russian. And I wanted to make an example of what I was trying to say by English alphabets being borrowed so as to make the language more relatable, so that the language is easily relayed by the person who's learning it. So I wanted to make an example uh, by using a Russian word for hello, that is to say privet, right? So privet in Russian is privet, but taking it, but I mean seeing that I'm South African, I'm not going to be able to read privet. You feel me? So because of that, there's going to be something in the translation like Privet. If you are a person who's learning Russian and is so used to English, that's easy. There are gonna be certain English alphabets that are taken from the Russian. There are gonna be certain English alphabets that are taken from English that are now going to be a direct translation of the word privet. You feel me? So yeah, it's really interesting learning language. Gingisaurus, I don't know, my friend. Where are you, my friend? Gingisaurus, uh, as well as my other friend. I forget my other friend's name. I'm gonna have to be forgiven. But Jody, salute to you, Jody. Salute to you, Jody. Let me just hope that you're not the type to want to criticize people based on how much they have, based on what they've given you, based on what they do for you. I just hope that you're not that type, Jody, because on the live that I got off of uh, about I think 10 minutes ago, I got off a live 10 minutes ago, and I was talking, babbling even about the fact that it's really, really not wise to base every interaction and every relationship, friendship, whatever you may call it, off the fact that that person has a lot of money, they've given me money, they haven't given me anything. Because even if they were to be in the position to give you something, it has to be from the bottom of their heart. Because it's hard out here, it's tough out here. Even if you may have a job as a high ranking official, things are hard out here, and you can't be having, or at least you can't afford to be having, people asking you favors all the time, right? Um, Ramirez, I'm going to have to take it. Ramirez Omar. Ramirez Omar, right? Thank you, Ramirez. So that on the previous live, man, I went on and on and on and on and on and on, and I'm really not gonna get tired, of spreading this message in particular. The fact that uh with or without money, right? You have to be in the position to feel good about yourself. You have to be in the position to feel great about yourself, whether or not money is present, right? And even if you are in the position to generate money and make money, you have to indeed have a self talk with yourself about why you're even making money, why you're even working as hard as you are working. Are you working so that you can impress your friends all the time, or are you working to make your life more easier? You have to, sometimes you just gotta ask yourself the deeper question. Sometimes it's not even about having more friends, lesser friends. Nah, 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 nah. Sometimes you just have to ask yourself the deeper questions. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm trying to say is that you were born by yourself. You were born alone. Whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, you were born alone. So even when you depart from this earth, you're gonna be by yourself. You're gonna depart by yourself. In as much as you would wanna be loyal to your husband for 100 years. Fact is, the day that you depart this earth, you're gonna be by yourself because you came here by yourself, right? Whether or not people out here believe in the idea of a God, a creator, fact is, you must never, ever, ever, ever be in the position to be way too far ahead of yourself, no matter how much money you may have, no matter the high ranking job. You must never, ever, 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 ever be in that position of deceiving yourself, of being that delusional, that, yeah, I'm powerful now, yeah, I can do whatever I want, yeah. Yeah, I don't listen to that person because they don't have any money. Bro, you may never know. The person that you are disregarding, the person that you are talking down upon, may be the missing puzzle. May be the missing puzzle because a person's mindset, a person's ideas, a person's opinions is not the amount of money that they have, is not the amount of materialism that they seem to display. You need to understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna try to make it look like I'm Nigerian, but I love my Nigerian brothers. Either way, I love my Nigerian brothers and sisters, bro. I love everybody. Look, I have love to give. Even if there are people on social media that, yeah, I'm superior because I drive cars that are expensive. Like, there's still a whole lot of love to give. Even if you drive cars, even if you're living a fancy life. There's still a lot of love to give. You know what I'm saying? There's my friend Kinji Soros, and I'm failing to remember the rest. But on the previous live that I got off of, they were active. Kinji Soros was active. He was like talking with me, bro, having a conversation with me, bro, and it was so amazing, bro. I was really enjoying my talk with Kinji Soros. We ended up talking about language, and how interesting language is, because in as much as there are different languages, Mandarin, Russian, Spanish, kanji, in as much as all these languages are there, the modern world or the modern ways which we go by allow us to learn different languages no matter where we may be in the world. You feel me? If we fail to read, for example, Arabic, you feel me? If we fail to, for example, to read Arabic, there's always, a translation of a translation. You feel me? Or maybe I'm not making no sense. So, yeah, I ended up talking about how interesting language gets. You know. Uh but then other languages like the Nguni languages and the Bantu languages, they tend to be, fixed. They tend to be fixed. That is to say, their meanings are specialized more. You know what I'm saying? The the way in which they explain things is a bit more specialized. You feel me? That is to say, the Nguni Bantu race. You feel me? Whether you're from Nigeria, whether you're from Malawi, wherever you may be, right? And then also the other languages have a sense of being fixed and specialized, right? But the way in which it is, as far as alphabets and syllables are concerned, that is to say, as far as English goes, right? Some alphabets are borrowed, maybe into Russian, into Mandarin, into kanji, into Italian, right? Why? Because not everyone is going to be able to read Italian. Not everyone is going to be able to read Spanish. Feel me? Not every, like, as in actual Spanish. Okay, maybe Spanish is written like that. Like, okay, other languages, I believe, are specialized. As I say, Spanish, the last time I remember, is sort of a specialized language. Spanish doesn't is one of those languages that doesn't have its own distinct writing. It's pretty much a specialized language. It describes what it describes. It's a straightforward type of language. Uh, Same goes for the Nguni Bantu languages. Most of the Nguni Bantu languages are. I say Nguni Bantu because I'm from South Africa. You feel me? With an ancestry probably from Congo, from Nigeria, from Kenya. Because as South Africans, our origins are taken back to Boma North Africa, Boma East Africa, Boma West Africa even. So with me understanding that, with me understanding language, Abona, it's very interesting, and I just want to take it far. I could be in the position to learn Amharic. I could be in the position to learn Congolese. Feel me? I could be in the position to learn Yoruba. All these languages, bro. Why not? Get off! Get off! Fucking birds! Stay off my fucking road! Stupid! Stupid ass birds! Come on, man. God damn. I no. See, I love nature, guys. I don't wanna get it twisted. I love nature, but when things like birds literally just pecking at my fucking roof for no reason, birds pecking at my roof and all that, like that's not good, bro. That's not cool, bro. Cause like first of all, like the noises is like so yeah, man. Domelin I have to teach these birds a lesson to a degree. Yeah, they wild anyways, so they have to just get off the roof. End of story. So yeah, languages are very interesting. Not so long ago, I was trying to teach myself Spanish. Uh, I was trying to teach myself Spanish. Um, Let me see. I'm trying to remember some words though. I'm trying to remember some words. Oh my gosh. Something like esta es mi casa. This is my home. Basic things. Um, don't fight me up. Don't fight me up in Spanish. Don't fight with me in Spanish. Um, okay, esta es mi casa. Damn, it's slipping. Oh my gosh. But hola, Spanish, hola, hi, hello. Uh, you know, I forget. I forget. I forget. But yo. Esta es mi casa. This is my home. Ish, damn it. Spanish is such a science, sometimes. Um, and then some French, trying something, you in French. Uh, damn, bro. Like, if you guys know how sparrows are so annoying, bro. How sparrows, they're so annoying. Let me go throw some sand at them or something. I don't like these birds. I like them, they're cute and all, but bro, they get so annoying when they peck at things like deliberately just to annoy you. These birds are so annoying. Hey, Nina. Ay, man. Kanang nyanyi sana. Kanang kwati. Kanang nyanyi sana. Nyanyi sana. Kanang kwati. Sack. Kanang kwati sana. Eh, macho. House sparrows are the worst. House sparrows are the worst. Yo. No, but either way, Jody, Chelsea, something like that. And then Ramirez Omar, right? Those who are currently active on the chats. I just want to give or send a big shout out to Ginji Soros. And I forget the rest of my friends that were on the live that I got off of by mistake. But ish, damn me. But Jody, Chelsea, Books, something like that. And then Ramirez, Omar. Right. I want to thank you so much for being active on this live. I want to thank you so much for the likes. Please do continue liking the shorts. Of course, I got content, interesting content on my shorts. Go on over to my shorts and rock with my shorts. You know what I'm saying? I got something very interesting for you guys. If you are a fan of hip hop rap, please do continue rocking with the shorts because hey yo guys, we gotta take them numbers up higher and higher and higher and higher. I just wanted to say thank you very much to everyone who's been supporting me in South Africa. I'm very, very thankful. I'm very grateful. And I promise that I'm going to whip up good music for you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Something very unique for you guys in South Africa since, it's very much apparent that where you're from is where you will be supported, first, before you even take it outside. But then aside, before I even take it outside, I'm finna stay on track with my brothers and sisters in South Africa because I'm from South Africa either way. And who knows, when I rap, when I make songs, I'm probably gonna rap in Venek because I'm in South Africa either way, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in the States. Feel me? Either way, I adopted I won't lie. I adopted the culture of the States because I grew up inspired by the States. But then you see the thing about black Americans, it's like they have too much ego going on. Black Americans have too much ego going on. I don't want to lie. Even when you feature them on a song as a South African artist or as a local African artist, they don't even bring their all to the song. They just be rapping for the sake of it. So black Americans, yeah, I respect black Americans. I grew up listening to the music of black Americans, but the way in which black Americans act, it's a bit indecent, eh? Because you have someone who's South African, um, making a song, making a song, a very dope song. Someone who's South African rapping even way better than someone who's in the States, making a good song. And then because this guy is like very much recommended and he's very much, or she very much is the best, you have these guys rapping basic on songs. Maybe because like, yeah, I'm from the States. Yeah, I'm from the States, nigga. Yeah, I'm from the States and you're African. You're African with your elephants and what. Black Americans are sad. Are sad to my face too. And in South Africa, I will emphasize this in the name of South Africa. In South Africa, we have white people, we have Indian people, we have black people, and we have colored people. In South Africa, we have colored people. You understand? And it's crazy and it's ironic because some of you guys in the States, young Tola, you relate and you even believe the fact that you were shipped in slave ships and what. But at the same time, it's like when it comes to embracing certain things that are there, certain factors of history, it's like you're totally blind to that. It's as if you're totally blind to that. It's as if you wanna just be nonchalant, nah, 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 guys, nah, 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 nah. We we in Africa, we look up to you guys. We look up to you guys. We rap in Africa because of some of you guys in the States. You feel me? And it's landed very, very positively, for the fact that you guys over there in the States, some of you guys in the States are making great music, and some of you guys reaching us is very, 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 very beneficial to us at the end of the day because our situations here in South Africa, bro, our situations are deep, are deep. And when some of you guys in the States make songs, some of us in South Africa, we become so inspired, bro. We literally become inspired. So much that We end up quoting you guys on some of our statuses. We use some of your guys' music as motivation. You feel me? And so it's really sad and it's heartbreaking to see the behavior of some Black Americans. When Black Americans are loved all over South Africa, bro. Like we in South Africa, we love Black Americans, bro. We love them so much, bro. We love them so much, and we don't even love them because the women are hot or whatever. We don't, bro. We love Black Americans because we grew up, some of us, emulating their confidence and their drive and their way of communication. You feel me? So, hey, it's kind of sad, to have Black Americans seeing as that some of us are just black like they are, being so sassy towards us, yeah, being so, and they speak about being a bitch, nigga. But, they're the ones who be acting classy from time to time. But either way, bro, it's all love over here in South Africa. It's all love over here. Even if, the American dollar is the most prominent economy in the world and whatever, it's all love over here. We love you guys, bro. In the States, we love you guys, bro. It's really love, bro. It's really, really love. When some of you guys made songs that are very, very inspirational to some of us, if I may just quote neighborhoods, Atlanta, um, um, Michigan, Philadelphia, you know, DC, bro, Virginia. You guys in the States, bro. It's heartbreaking, bro. How you guys be acting towards us, Africans, South Africans. It's heartbreaking, bro. Every time when we try reaching out to you guys, bro, you be like, come on, man. He can't tell me. What can he tell me with his zebras and lions and elephants? You guys, bro. It's so heartbreaking, bro. How you guys be acting in the States towards South Africans. It's heartbreaking. Every time you be so nonchalant, bro. Every time we try reaching out to you guys, you're so nonchalant. You be like, yeah, the dirtiest part of Africa, seeing as that I'm from South Africa. It's so heartbreaking. When we grew up, some of us grew up inspired by the States, bro. What's going on in it? We grew up listening to rappers from the States. You feel me? Rappers from New York, rappers from Philly, rappers from Atlanta, rappers from if I may quote, if I just may quote, neighbor Bronx, if I may quote, you feel me? You feel me? So, California. How could I live at Cali, nigga? You know what I'm saying? We grew up, some of us in SA, inspired by neighborhoods in the States. And it makes sense because all of us are black, bro. Ultimately, all of us have been oppressed. Ultimately, all of us have been oppressed. Ultimately, all of us have been subject to colonization and all its effects. You feel me? Its side effects, that is. You feel me? So, ish. Yeah. No, but real talk. Keep on liking the lives. Keep on liking the content. I'm on shorts. You feel me? I'm gonna go into making long format videos. You feel me? Just look out for that. I just have to prep up, and make sure that certain things are sitting in place. But either way, man, keep liking, keep subscribing, to some of you guys who are new to these lives, keep liking, keep subscribing. We're on 141, baby. We're on 141, baby. We're on 141, baby. Come on, let's go. We're on 141, baby. Come on, let's go, baby. Let's take it to 150, baby. Let's take it to 150, baby. Let's go. Let's take it to 150. Nigga, not to even mention, you hearing me live right now is not a matter of being able to have a budget in order to market the channel, or it's not a matter of being ran by an agency. I've been making videos for 5 years. For 5 years. I had to sacrifice my time at the studio to make videos like a madman so that I even end up qualifying to be live. So let's take the numbers up. Let's take the numbers up. Let's take the numbers up. 150. 150. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I know that some of you are new on this channel, bro. I know And some of you guys viewing this channel are new. Alright? But either way, 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 either way. Alright. You know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. You know, if any of the messages that come out of this live resonate with you somehow, you feel me? Spread the word. Spread the word and make sure that the next person right next to you knows. You know what I'm saying? But as for now, I'm gonna see you on the next one, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see you on the next one. You know what's going on, though. Baka 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 baka.